Hey out there, all you viewers to be named later, how we doing today? I know. Big green box, a big old white lettering on there. We're going to take a look at something really interesting from CRKT. Now, I love how on the package they call it, the Kommer Folding Hunter, but you're going to look this one up by the CRKT Monashee. Now, before we get too far into it, like showing the blade and the fun stuff, I always do this. Here's propaganda that came inside the box, like they usually do in a lot of CRKT stuff. There's something for the kiss, and there how to use the field strip technology. But we'll get to that in a moment, okay? So, here she is in all of her glory. Now, I found this one just totally surfing through Amazon, looking for CRKT blades, and I came across this one. I hadn't seen it yet, but those of you who are familiar with my channel, you know I love that field strip tech that was designed by Ken Onion. Now, I've brought some other blades to the channel that have the field strip tech. Take a look right up top here. You're going to see a card for every single affordable everyday carry blade that I've ever brought to the channel. You're going to find a couple sitting in there. I love how it looks. I love how it feels in the hands. It's got a great fit and finish to me, and yeah, you can kind of see I've been using it a lot. Of course, I've been prying open packages, but still. Alright, let's get into the fun stuff like we usually do. Now, as I said, it is a Russ Kommer design, and as far as I know, this is the first blade I've ever brought by him to my channel. It's got an overall length of about 8.53 inches. The blade is 3.625, and the cutting edge on this one is exactly 3.625, which is really strange considering a lot of blades, there's that little bit of play in there. Now, closed, it's got a length of about 5.17 inches, and it does have a little weight to it of 4.80 ounces. Now, it is done in what they call the drop point style, but man, that really looks like it's pushing it to me. I don't know. Some of you guys out there might say something different, but that's what a lot of manufacturers are saying, drop point style. Now, it does have a flat grind with a plain edge. It does have that satiny finish, which you guys have been watching my channel for a while. You know I love that satin finish. It is one of my two favorite right along, see, look, I'm still playing with the packing tape. Right alongside Stonewash. Now, the blade steel on it is 8CR 13 MOV. I know a lot of you are going, oh, it should be better, should be this, should be that. It's a good budget steel that you're going to learn when you're sharpening your blade, how it's going to take an edge, how it's going to hold an edge, all that fun stuff. Now, what I like is on the scales here, they call it thermoplastic rubber scales. It's basically like a little two-tone grippy stuff that really helps if you've got to get in there, like I said, for a hunter, if you're gutting something, if you're skinning something, it'll really hold that right into your hand. Now, believe it or not, there is a stainless steel frame in there with a liner lock. There is only one way to carry this thing. It's right-hand carry, tip down. The way to open it is the dual thumb studs. It opens pretty smooth, to be honest with you. And of course, I forgot a flashlight today, but this little backspacer in here is glow in the dark. Now, it does have the field strip tech, which I'm going to show you here in just a second, and it is made in China. Now, we're going to do things a little bit differently, all right? I'm going to show you the field strip tech first. And I think it's a great thing. Basically, move that little thing to the up position. Back here, you have a wheel, and you just turn it until you hear it click. And then, well, of course, not really in frame that much, but you can just kind of drop it, and it comes apart really easily for disassembly. You know, there's really only, come on you, basically the parts in there. Alright, makes it great for cleaning, makes it really easy, you know, for any kind of disassembly or anything you got to get done. Now, to put her back together, really simple. You just make sure your parts line up. Alright. Got to put a little bit of pressure here. Go the opposite way with the wheel. As you can see it closing up. And just move that to the down position. And you're back in, ready to rock. That simple for the field strip, right? Really great, really simple, really, really easy. Okay, now we're going to do some cut tests. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with my channel, we really only do 3 basic cut tests. Alright, first one up, heavy duty stock paper. Now that's what I love right there. Seriously, we'll get to that in a second. But, okay. Now the reason why I try to do that with the little itty bitty curly cue there is anybody can take a blade and just pull it right across and go sharp. But when you pull it slow and steady and you try to keep that same angle, stuff like that should happen. That just basically shows you how sharp it is. It should cut evenly. It should make that paper twist back in on itself. And as we usually try to look, I really don't see any paper on there. Alright, next up, paracord. Simple pull test. Little hesitant, but it went through. Now slice test. Oh yeah, no problem. And as always, Mr. Ratchet Strap. I know, we always finish up with him, don't we? Alright. Yeah, right through, no problem. Okay, so as we usually do, take a look on the 3, what I consider the bigger areas out there for pricing and ratings. Now, I did all the homework on this guy on August 1st, 2020. That's where those prices are current as of. I looked on Amazon, CRKT, and Blade HQ. On Amazon, it's going to run you $53.42. CRKT, it's $61.99. And Blade HQ, it's $59.99. It has yet to be reviewed on Blade HQ. CRKT has 1 review, and it got a 5 out of 5 star rating. In Amazon, it's rated 4.2 stars out of 5, and it has 6 reviews. Now, here's the best part of the video for me. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, whatever, down below in the comments section. I really want to know, do you think she's nice or an F-bomb? Nice or an F-bomb? This one has really, really grown on me. I carried it for a while when I got it. It was part of my everyday carry. Really lightweight in the pocket. Really didn't notice it that much. And after you get used to the field strip tech, it's really no problem breaking it down for cleanup. Now, this is the part of the video where I usually go into, hey, if you're a first-time viewer of the channel, and you know what? I'm going to keep bringing that back because I like doing that. So, if you are a first-time viewer of the channel, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me some of your time today. I know it's one of your most precious commodities, and I'm very grateful that you're sharing it with me. Hopefully, I've earned some more of it. Now, for you first-time viewers and you long-time viewers of the channel who have yet to subscribe, well, I'm just going to ask why not. Why don't you leave me a comment right down below what I can do to earn your subscription. Leave me something pretty constructive, that way we can include it in a future video and hopefully make better and greater changes to the channel. Now, after you guys have done all that fun stuff, look right down here. You're going to see a big channel symbol popping up. Go ahead, click on that thing. It's going to bring you right to subscribe. After you've gone ahead and knocked that out the way, if you so choose, please destroy the little bell icon that's right next to it. Why? Great question. Because that little bell icon, once you click on it, is going to allow you to notify yourself every single time this channel uploads some videos. Now, speaking of great videos, take a look right over here. 2 are going to be popping up here in just a moment or 2, depending on the timeline of how long I talk. Those are going to be things that YouTube is going to select from my catalog that they feel are going to be a great viewing experience for you. But there we go, guys. My quick tabletop look at the CRKT Monashee. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope all of you are being safe and having a wonderful day today.